Aloha! How are you today? I want to talk to you about the class structure of the Hawaiian people after the Tahitians arrived in 1250, because prior to that, the society was really basically egalitarian, and the ohana, the extended family, was the basic structure, and they didn't have slaves and they didn't have alihi. But when the Tahitians brought the Polynesian Kapu system with them, brought their gods and their priests and all of their very strict rules in 1250, a class structure did evolve, with the alihi being at the top. The alihi were invested with the spiritual power of the gods, and that was manifested in the chiefs. And they did not interbreed with the commoners. They might have a child out of wedlock, but to be a ruling chief, or be an heir to a ruling chief, you had to be part of the royal bloodline. So they had the alihi, the priests, then there were the commoners. And in the commoners, it was the ohana, the family rule, the extended family, which absorbed children born out of wedlock, or one that wasn't quite acceptable. They tended to keep their children and to extend their aloha spirit to all. No one went hungry, no one went unloved in the ohana. And there's a saying, nothing is hard if all done together. They worked together. The commoners worked the fish pools. They did the fishing, the deep sea fishing. They made the nets. They did created the tapa cloth and the designs and so on. They did most of the labor. The alihi class did a little bit. The women in the alihi class were particularly fond of creative activities, and of course the hula extended through all of the class levels. But at any rate, and all Hawaiians were water babies, whether you be alihi, commoner, or unfortunately a slave. You all swam and were very close to the ocean, moana, the grand and vibrant sea. So the commoners would bring the food to the gathering, and the alihi would eat first, and then the commoners would eat, and the slave people would be at the bottom of the heap, unfortunately. So yes, they had a very distinct class system, and there were different rules for the alihi than for the commoners. The alihi warriors could do the sledding, which was incredibly dangerous, but only they could do it, and only the male alihi could do it. And there were certain beaches, wave sliding, surfing areas where only alihi could swim, and that sort of thing. So the boundaries were very, very strict, and breaking the rules was often, a very serious offense. And so people did follow the rules. Is what happened, is that they observed very closely the Polynesian Kapu system. All right? I think that helps. Mahalo.